Back to another. You guys can tweet the show at #GMFB. Marcus Peters has never been shy. This offseason, guys, he's trying his hand at another trade. But let's take a listen to some news out of Hawaii.
How's the weather, Marcus?
Oh, the weather doing good, man. We got a big waves over here, little waves over here, bitty little tiny sharks down here. You know,
Show us where the camp's going to be.
The camp gonna be like right here, right?
Over the ocean?
Yeah, no, the island right there. We're gonna be inside of that.
Yeah, the camp is tomorrow at Punahou. Now, you're going surfing. You said you're going surfing. You're going to check out the waves tomorrow.
Yeah, I can go all like this.
This is an actual news hit. I just figured we had to throw this in. Talking cornerbacks, why not just put in Marcus Peters? And now we can discuss whether or not he can moonlight as a weather reporter.
Of course he can. It's a tough game for the weather racket right now. We all got it right there on the phones to actually tune in and see them. I just need a little more talk of, I like high pressure system talk and ISO bars. And I suggest, I'll push my luck here, a rebrand, because you got to have a name as a weatherman. You got to be Dallas Rains or Johnny Mountain or Brick Tamlin. Marcus Peters, we need some sort of geologically based name to really make that sell.
Yeah, you know, the Rams are playing in Hawaii for a week during the preseason. They'll be out there. I think this is a great natural transition. We see all these stories about these wonderful things that these guys do in the offseason, and I know Nate has talked about Odell Beckham working out a lot. That's great. I would like to see someone working as a meteorologist in the offseason and really honing their game. So Marcus Peters, I'm impressed. I think that's very valuable, especially with the tumultuous weather we've seen this year.
I think Odell is working on L.A. where the weather is good. I mean, I just want to mention that one more time. You didn't hear me the first time, Sugar.
AZ.
Listen, you're right about the weather men and women out there. You got to do so much to get people's attention. There's dudes dancing every single day just to get people to pay attention to the weather. Marcus Peters, one of the best corners in the business, and on top of that, he has great coverage and what we need. With weather, we need great coverage.
Right. So the benefit of this whole Jets drama going on is that it's sort of taken the sting out of the NBA draft lottery that everyone in New York was talking about. New Orleans, though, buzzing, celebrating after winning the lottery on Tuesday. Even their football coach is excited, guys. Sean Payton taking some tweets at Pelicans and their presumptive #1 pick.
Wow. Photoshop guy, Sean Payton.
I had a thought. Okay, so let's work with this and keep this going. How would Zion Williamson look as a tight end? Would he be like Pro Bowl level? I mean, we've had this conversation about LeBron, so let's just do it about Zion.
Yeah. Man, he's about 6'8", 6'9", 280.
Taylor Lewan's height.
He's a monster. He is a freak of nature. Yes, he is a generational talent. And I don't say this often because it's not easy to say that any old NBA player can play in the NFL. I remember running into Russell Westbrook a couple years back in L.A.
You get trippy about this.
Yeah, I get excited. I get really excited. And I was like, what's up, Russ? How you doing? I'm a big fan. You know, my name is Dave. I know who you are, man. I'm a big fan, vice versa, which made me feel good. And I said, listen, I got to ask you, because I tell people all the time that you and Derrick Rose, you guys would be my favorite football players if you guys kept the pads on. And he's like, well, I did play football, and I was a beast of a running back. But I would play safety. And I'm like, really? Play safety? He's like, yeah, because I'm a hitter. I come downhill. The one thing I don't know about Zion, I don't know if he's a banger, though. Because even though he dunks and he bangs, I don't know if he can take some hits, because Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Landon Collins, these guys don't care how big you are. They will fold you. You remember when Earl Thomas hit Gronk?
Sure.
So I'm just saying, I don't know if Zion's built for the NFL.
I've seen Marcus Camby throw some punches. Don't you dare start saying NFL guys. The NBA guys.
UConn Camby? Hey, you ever see Chris Childs?
Yeah, come on.
Was he afraid? You know what I want to see, and I think the image that we would see, I'm thinking about how big Zion is.
Yeah.
David Baker's also really big, and when he hands him that yellow jacket, you know, back in the day, there's something called Iron Man in this league. You play both ways. I hear tight end, I hear defensive end. Listen, Drew Brees is going to retire in a few years, too, right? There ain't nothing Zion can do. And good job to New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah, Gail Benson owns both teams, right? So this is very easy.
Get him over.
The facility, they're all in the same building. Like, honestly, I did a Saints game. You got the Saints in one building, and then literally attached to them is the Pelicans. It's very easy. Zion can do both. Let's do it.
How much do we love Sean Payton for a photo?
Awesome. He's a great Photoshop guy.
You know he's brainstorming plays. Come on. Come on, Sean. What do you got?
I mean, he had a finesse tight end that was pretty great down there in New Orleans named Jimmy Graham. If that could be Zion.
You're right.
I'd be down with it. All right, he's got the #1 pick to work with. How much pressure is on Cliff Kingsbury this season, guys?
Ooh, cliffhanger.
And Baker Mayfield. He has his hands full with this team. They're